Hey everybody, this is Craig from 9 Volt Games, and today we're going to do the fourth part of my PlayStation digital collection. Between the last video and this one, I got some more games. That number's not fair though, because I got the Final Fantasy Pixel collection, and the way that it installs, it splits it out, so it counted as 6 games, even though it was just one. There's a few games that do that. Metal Gear Collection does that and such. You'll see when I get further down to that. It splits all the games, and sometimes if you get a digital art book or a soundtrack, it'll actually put it in as a game. So we'll address those as we go. Thirsty. All right, so I think I ended with Injustice last time, so we will go Soul Calibur. Let me darken this a bit. There we go. Soul Calibur 6. My son and I went on why is it doing that? I gotta lock this shit. This was the introduction to get my son into fighting games. He wasn't really big into fighting games about a year ago. And then he's not big on Mortal Kombat. And he likes Tekken a little bit. But I think he likes Soul Calibur because, don't get mad, I feel like Soul Calibur is less technical to win against an average person than Tekken. I believe that's a fair statement, than Tekken. I believe that Tekken is more of the tournament fighter, even though both these games have been in tournaments. And if you play against someone who knows what they're doing in Soul Calibur, they will tune you up. I obviously scaled it back when I was playing with my son because I didn't want him to, his first introduction of Soul Calibur be my dad beating me mercilessly and then cackling. But he's a huge fan of that, and that spread out into what you saw in the earlier videos of all the 2D fighting games that he's playing now. And he's really, really big in the King of Fighters. Makes me super proud. Alright, good thing I had a lot to say about that, because I don't have a lot to say. Yes, I do. Holy shit. These are some good games coming up, except for this one. White Shadows. I bought it when it was on sale. I don't know what it is. I do know that it's on PlayStation Plus, and I believe it is on Game Pass, or at least at one point on Game Pass. I bought this game a long time ago, and I haven't played it very much. I went on a thing of wanting to play games that were like Little Nightmares or Inside, and this one was both. Not as good though, at least from what I remember. Wildcat Gun Machine, I played for like a solid month and then stopped. It's not bad. It was it's top-down twin stick shooter. It was pretty difficult. I remember having to go back to the main hub from dying a lot, but I never finished it. Let's see. Genru 2 is a side-scrolling ninja up game. It's a lot like Shinobi. I don't remember the first one, but I remember the name, and that's what made me buy it. I think this game's like a $20 game, but I got it for $5 when it was on sale. And it's worth it. It's fucking hard. It reminds me of Ninja Spirit. Ninja Spirit was one of my favorite arcade games back in the day that was like a Shinobi alternative. Control I got right when it came out, and then they gave it away to everybody. We've had this discussion on this channel before, I know. And then last year, in the middle of the year, I finally went back and played it, and it's a good fucking game. Indeed, Rooney. I talked about this one up above. I love Puzzle Bobble. That's just VR version. That was a free game. I would never buy a Digimon game. No shade to Digimon, it's just not my generation of things. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I haven't even played it. I haven't played it at all. I know it's a Dead by Daylight type game, but I haven't played it. I don't like those games. I don't know why it's on here. Maybe they gave it up for free. This one was the saddest one. I bought this game, and then it immediately went on Game Pass. But I was like, all right, well, I'll get the trophies for it. If I really like it, I'll go over and play it on Xbox. I really like this game. As far as licensed IPs go, I think we all know that it's hit or miss with the games. Maybe not so much more nowadays, but you know, because I think X-Men Origins and Arkham series really broke that mold, where we can have a good game that's from a licensed IP. They don't have to just shovel shit at people because little kids will want it. Whew. But yeah, that ended up being a great game. They made a sequel to it. I still haven't finished it. I think I'm 75% way through the game. Let's see. It's not telling me anything. Maybe I have it on Xbox and I just told that story backwards. I think I told the story backwards. I bought it on Xbox That's right. I bought the deluxe edition on Xbox for like $8. Then they put it on PlayStation Plus. Then they put it on Game Pass before I beat it. Whew. I bought this one. This is the only Samurai Warriors I ever bought. My son is real big into the Hyrule Warriors series. And then I finally got him to like understand, like, that came off of an already established series from a company. And then we started talking about like 99 Nights on Xbox, and that was a pretty good game. But it's not my cup of tea. So we went back and he tried Samurai Warriors. And he did not like he did not like it at all. It's got to have, I guess for those type of games, it's got to have the flavor that you want, right? They do have a Berserk one for any Gatsu fans out there. Saga Frontier, didn't play yet. I don't even think I played the original, to be quite honest with you. Last Guardian, that's a PlayStation Plus game. I have a hard copy of it. I could have bought it digitally. I have no idea anymore. I bought every copy of this game that's come out, and I wasn't really into digital copies when the game came out initially. Shadow of the Colossus, I see what I did here. I can tell by the order of games exactly what I did. Once a year, I think I streamed it last year when I did this. Once a year, I play Shadow of the Colossus beginning to end, and I usually don't play anything else in between. It's a really good... I should really do a video about this one day, but it's been like this since 2005. Yeah, this is going to be... I can't talk about it like that. But anyway, so I play this once a year, and then I don't play this once a year, because this one's harder, and it's longer, and there's a lot of gaps I don't enjoy, whereas there's no gaps in this one for me. So I beat this, and then I went back to try and beat this, and I bet you I didn't make it past the first couple hours. It's just, I liked this game for what I played of it, and I beat it twice. It's not as good as this. It never will be. Ever, ever. Blazing Chrome is an 8-bit style side-scrolling shooter, like Konami. You can play it 2 players. Yo, here's another one. Very irritating. I was real excited for this. Now, Prince of Persia, I didn't really like the 3D ones very much. I liked the old side-scrolling Prince of Persia. I like Metroid Dread. This is made by the same people. This is, play it. It's Metroid Dread. You'll like it. But that's a game that I bought, and I don't see it up there, but it was a PlayStation Plus game. They must have took it down. But I bought that right when it came out. Never played it. My wife played this. You suck at parking. It's bright. Sorry. My wife played it on Xbox, told me it was good. I saw it on sale, bought it, and then I didn't play it. Classic Craig. We love Katamari Reroll, Royal Reverie. I keep seeing the plus, and I'm forgetting. That doesn't mean it's a PlayStation Plus game. It means I can stream it. I'm getting irritated because I'm like, they put that shit up there. They put that up there too. I bought a hard copy of this one though. I bought a hard copy of this, and I think I got a digital when it was cheap. I definitely bought a digital on Xbox. I will buy Katamari any chance I get. It's one of my favorite series. I haven't played this since it came out. My kids must have played this to bump it up here, but Octodad's one of the awkward controller games. We buy them. I'm sorry. I buy them. They're not for me because I won't play them. But it's like the Bagel game and the Surgeon Simulator. I can't play that shit. It just makes me angry. It makes me angry. It's not fun. No explanation needed. I did buy 3 and 4 on Xbox because I got a discount because Microsoft owns it now. So I'm sure one day I'll go back, clean up, and I'll get the copies on Xbox as well for 1 and 2. I don't remember if I streamed this game, but I remember the day that I bought it, I did a video. I'm sure you could, Turok. So I have Turok, there you go. I was going to say, I have Turok 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, I favored Turok 1 more. I bought the 3-pack when it was like $20, but I also have hard copies of these for Switch, except for Shadow of Oblivion, because they didn't make one. They made hard copies of 1 and 2, And then they repackaged both of them into one box. And I'm one of the lucky ones that got the two separate ones from Limited Run. And they actually have instruction manuals and everything in it. How about that? Team Sonic Racing. I don't really have to say much about it. We really enjoy this series in my house. I think it's a great alternative to Mario Kart. And it's more of a great alternative to me because there's more I can do single player when everyone in my family inevitably gives up and doesn't want to play the family racing game with me anymore. They beat me in it. I don't understand the desire not to want to destroy me in a game. Whatever. Metal Slug XX. My daughter and I beat this last year. That's my daughter and I's special bonding series we play together. We beat Metal Gear. Wow. We beat Metal Slug 3, Metal Slug XX, Metal Slug Anniversary. Those type of games where you can have infinite credits is super helpful. Time Splitters 1. All three Time Splitters should be batched together. It's probably done a little more, but I told you I can see the order and tell you exactly how it went. My sons and I played Time Splitters. My daughter said, "Can I play a game?" Which means I don't want to play what you're playing. So I picked Metal Slug and my sons bounced and then my daughter and I played it. That's usually how that goes. My sons don't really want to play the cooperatives anymore. They want to play the competitives. They gave me this game for free, and I think I played it for 10 minutes. Let's see. No, I just want to see. I played it for 1 hour. I can't say anything good, bad, or indifferent about it. I don't remember it. I'm probably never going to go back and play it. Yeah. Animal Well. It says it's locked to PlayStation Plus. It's probably off of PlayStation Plus. I didn't buy this game. This is Donkey's game. Donkey's Company's game. We downloaded it, and then I don't think anybody played it as much as my kids love Donkey. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage is... There's Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. I think there's 2 more. I'm not 100%. I didn't play them past the first episode. My wife beat it. I didn't grow up. I grew up around girls. Most of my friends growing up actually were girls, and I attribute that to having so many sisters. But I didn't grow up as a girl. So while I can play the game and appreciate it, it's not made for me, so it's okay. I can't say anything bad about it. It's just not something I'm going to continue playing, but my wife loves it. And my stepdaughter's watching her play it. So that's like a thing that is for girls. It's for girls or somebody who can relate to that. But I can't. However, I think the reason that I liked Before the Storm so much more than the original Life is Strange is because even though I was playing as 2 girl characters, they were both more masculine. Because, they were wow, slippery slope, huh? They were more masculine. And I think it's because they were lesbians as teenagers, that 19-year-old age. They weren't much different from me when I was 19, so I could really appreciate it. Anyway, all the whole drinking underage stuff, I don't know. It was more relatable. Go 14 minutes in for the potential cancellation. That's a puzzle game that I don't believe I beat. I don't believe I played for very long. It's a block stacking game. You go to the next platform, you stack your blocks in a way to get you to the next side. Metal Slug 3, my daughter and I beat that. High on Life was funsies. I'm not looking forward to High on Life 2. And that's because it's Justin Roiland. 100%. With his voice being gone, I still watch Rick and Morty, but it's different. I stopped watching Solar Opposites. It's not just the voice. You can find somebody who sounds like the person, but the fact of the matter is they did an outline of a frame and a few lines, and the dude improv'd everything. And that part is gone, and it's noticeable. I don't know if you can tell. I don't write scripts for this channel. I don't like anything that's scripted. It's weird. It feels unnatural. People fine tune it. It's never like real conversation, and I fucking hate it. It bothers me. Anything that is like, it's too robotic. I can't be around it. It feels like I'm on a Disney World attraction. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Okay? I'll still watch other people's like written scripted YouTube videos, but I really can't stand it. It's called canned dialogue, and I hate it. I forgot why I went on. Oh yeah, whenever Justin Roiland was doing anything in anything that he was in, it always felt natural. And sometimes the Rick and Morty impersonators say it sounds forced, and I don't like it, and I'm afraid that the whole next game is going to be like that. I'm still going to play it regardless. Anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. I think I said that Help Wanted 1 or 2 are like the only Five Nights at Freddy's games that I'll actually play. My kids will have to be here because they talk me into it. First of all, it's like the only VR shit I can play because you're stationary and I don't get motion sickness. 2, I'm not gonna lie, like there's nothing at Five Nights at Freddy's that's scary. Not even the kids. That's why it's so embraced by children. But getting jump scared in VR with something that's right in your fucking face because you press the wrong button, I don't know. It brings me joy. Poppy's Playtime, I think we talked about that further up. My kids talked me into getting that whole series. And they get more expensive with each part that comes out. Hollow Knight is a big staple in our house. I originally bought it on Switch, and then I ended up grabbing it on... I grabbed the Voyard edition when it goes on PlayStation Plus. Sometimes these games go on PlayStation Plus, by the way. And even though they're free on PlayStation Plus, I'll take the discounted price because when they come off, I know it's something that's going to be played. And this is one of the ones that I'm glad I did because my son 100%ed Hollow Knight on everything, and he's working his way to 100% Hollow Knight 2 on everything. I'm really proud of that. No fucking idea. No idea what this game is. I would love to see what it looks like. This is not... This is... Not a it is a PlayStation Plus game. Okay, I was really confused. I don't know what the fuck that is. Next, Hammerwatch. If you've never played Hammerwatch, go get it. You make your way up a tower. It's a roguelite. It's a fucking amazing game. That's literally all I can say about it. Just go and play it, and you'll understand. Come back here and be like, thank you, Craig. Hammerwatch was great. I do not have part 2. There is Hammerwatch 2, but I suggest that you start with 1 because it's substantially cheaper. Hammerwatch 2, I think, comes bundled automatically, and it's like $30. So make sure you like it. You could probably get Hammerwatch for about $10 if you put it on your wish list and it goes on sale. I ended up getting this for under $10. It was on my wish list for a while. Balatro, I told everybody I thought I discovered. I did not. Bit Trip. Bit Trip. We like the runner games here. The other ones are whatever. Artsy fucking... Yeah, this is a great game. Like, really? I don't really know what I'm doing. Some of the games in the original Bit Trip, I don't understand what I'm doing. It feels like an Atari game sometimes. But, yeah, we play Bit Trip for Runner. Runner 1, 2, and 3. I suck at Sifu. I can't. I'm not going to be able to beat it. I have fun when I'm playing it, but I've had to restart it twice. 3 times. How long have I played this? I hadn't installed it. It says I only played it for an hour, which is not true. They must have put it on Xbox. I know I played this shit for more than an hour. And I'm garbage at it. I must have played it for an hour on PlayStation, downloaded it when it went on Game Pass. We'll see when I get there. Kaze in the Wild Mass. Kaze, whatever, in the Wild Mass. This game is Donkey Kong Country and Sonic together. Yeah, that's fair. Sonic the Hedgehog and Donkey Kong Country together. It's an extremely fun side-scrolling game. I got a decent amount of way through it, and I played it for 3 hours. It's like a 16-bit side-scrolling game, so 3 hours is a real good chunk of time for those type of games. Doom 2016, no explanation needed. Clayton Returns. This is Sengoku. This was a top-down hack and slash RPG light game. This was a PlayStation Vita or a PSP game. I can't remember. I didn't play it for very long on here. I'd say probably an hour. It says 2 hours. Yo, this game is difficult. Played for 9 minutes. Yeah. That's a game that I need to look up and then play. It's something I jumped right into, and I have no fucking clue how to play it. And then I was like, I don't have time for it. And I bought it, and then said I didn't have time for it. Let that sink in. Never played Hamrick. Bought it cheap. My wife played it. It's one of those point-and-click games, I think. I said I never played it. I played it for 2 hours. I don't remember it. Never mind. I played it for 2 hours and don't remember it. Too Extreme, I did not buy. That's one of the free ones. This is probably about the time my daughter stopped playing GTA 5. As great of a parent as I am, I let my daughter play GTA 5, and she fucking loved just going around causing mayhem. And as, her brain developed into there's no goal, like she wanted a goal, is when she started playing Red Dead, because I felt like that was a little, I don't know, it is a little more appropriate. It's all not appropriate, but this was a step up. How's that? Darklight was a Metroid style extremely hard game. I played for a couple hours maybe. Yeah. I played it for 2 hours. I didn't even get any fucking trophies. I remember it being difficult, but I don't remember it being bad. Hey! Crash Team Racing. This is an important game. This is an important game in my house. And there is... Hold on. There's a guy I have to thank for it, and I can't remember his name. It was Pez something. It's on my Instagram. I suck at this game. I bought it on PlayStation 4. I was just as bad as I was on PlayStation 1. My wife now, she wasn't even my girlfriend then, but I knew she was. We reconnected on this. She was streaming Crash Team Racing on her YouTube channel with a bunch of other people, and she was like, you can play CTR. And I was talking with these people in their chats and stuff, and I was like, I don't have it on Xbox. So I'll get it on PlayStation. And one of the dudes ended up sending me a copy of it on Xbox and then invited me to join their stream because it was his thing. And I was like, fuck yeah. So then I streamed on my channel for a while, I think on my Twitch channel. Every Monday we were playing Crash Team Racing. And then my wife moved up here and I married her. But yeah, so thanks, Pez. Because I didn't like it. I was like, I'm not buying this game on Xbox if I was terrible about it on PlayStation and didn't play it very much. And then as a team, I'm actually pretty good. I'm good for assaulting people. Wait. Like in the game. I'm a tank character. Jesus Christ. I'm a tank in any online thing we play because I don't really want to be part of the team, but I'll take all the hits, right? Right. There we go. Castlevania Requiem, Symphony of the Night, and Rondo of Blood. So, I know Symphony of the Night is most people's favorite Castlevania. It's not mine. I think I said it on here. Dawn of Sorrow is actually my personal favorite Castlevania. Out of these two, Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night, I would go with Symphony of the Night. But Rondo of Blood is great. And picking a good Castlevania is not fair. Because there's really no bad Castlevanias. I mean, even if you want to argue the 3D ones, you could still find charm or find the people that will go, that's my favorite Castlevania. I've seen them on here, man. It's insane. I saw a dude whose favorite Castlevania was Castlevania 64. It was like Lament of Innocence. Wait, no, Legacy of Darkness. I just said a PS2 one. Legacy of Darkness was good when I played it, but that's because I had an expansion pack and I was trying to justify it outside of Majora's Mask. It wasn't a good game. I don't know. I don't count the 3D ones. I think that's the safest way. But then you got Lord of Sorrow, right? I don't know if I'm even saying the right things anymore. Thank you. Whatever. Lord of Sorrow. Lord of Shadows. What's the fucking Castlevania 3D ones that were made by Kojima? Whatever. I have them. They're on here. They'll pop up. Sonic Origins, I had to get. Extremely disappointed that Michael Jackson's songs that we all knew he made were not on here because the estate would not allow it, supposedly. I'm trusting Sega on this one. Sega's pretty good about listening to and speaking with their community. And that's supposedly what happened. Penny's Big Breakaway was made by former Sega people, and you can abso-fucking-lutely tell. You play as Penny, and you roll on your yo-yo, and you take out enemies and get chased by them and try to make it from point A to point B by using your yo-yo to grab onto things, jump, attack enemies. It's really fun. I haven't played it 100%. It's a game that I can pick up and play a few levels at a time, and it's obviously been a while as it's far down here. One More Dungeon is a first-person, early 90s style dungeon crawler, and its name is perfect. One More Dungeon, because that is exactly how you feel. Except it's more like one more run, one more run, one more run. Mad Max is great, but I can't say I can't get into it. I can't beat it. I can get into it. How many hours do I got on this? I played it for 6 hours. I do believe I played it on Xbox also. And I can't stick with it. But it's not a bad game. There we go. That's my endorsement. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It's not as good as 3, I guess. I like playing Marvel vs. Capcom games, but once other people want to play, I can't. I suck at it. I can't hang. I don't know. Sonic Mania. Proof that Sonic should be back in 2D and pretty much only 2D unless he's in a side game. Cards of the Dead is fucking amazing. It's a deck building game where you got to make it out of a zombie city. I beat the first scenario, and then the second scenario is I think I beat the first one purely off of luck. But you get cards that are weapons, supplies, etc. And then the city map you go through, and then they have their own cards. They'll flip over anywhere from I think in the beginning maybe it's 5 cards. And you got to pick up the cards and find the exit. And if you pick up a card that's a zombie, or you pick up a card that's an alarm, it'll wake up all the zombies, all the zombie cards will flip over. Then you need to use one of your cards to get rid of them, or just take the hits and escape. You also need to manage your zombie status as you're infected. You need to manage your health. You need to manage your weapons. And then you have a finite amount of slots to carry resources. It's a pretty fun game. It takes a little while to get it. And then I still don't even know if I get it. Because like I said, I beat the first scenario. I'm 99% sure it was purely on picking the right cards. Very luck-based. Aliens Dark Descent bummed me out. It is not what I thought it was, but that's on me for not doing my research. I don't like XCOM style games. They're not for me. Not that they're not good. They have their fans. I'm not one of them. That's all. It Takes Two. My wife and I tried to beat this together. It's just, it's too Disney. It's too bubbly. We both have agreed that we can't finish that game because we can't stand the characters. The parents are pieces of shit. I'm not rooting for them. Those two are garbage. I fucking hate them. And then they have the book that's helping them the whole time. This is where we both agreed we can't play it. That book is so fucking annoying that if it was a person in my house, I wouldn't kick them out. I would knock them out and I'd throw them outside. Just obnoxious. We can't. It might be the accent. I can't tell, but I can't deal with it. Dreams I had to... Please tell me it's uninstalled. Dreams I had to uninstall. Okay? I cannot fucking stand I can't stand the creations on here, and I can't stand the ones that my kids pick. It's always loud and annoying. Anyway. Ultimate Chicken Horse. They switched over to Xbox, but I think I talked about this. Ultimate Chicken Horse is one of my kids' favorite games. Your whole goal is to just fuck with the other players to impede them from succeeding. If that game wasn't made for siblings to play, I don't know what is. Nightmare Reaper is a weird and ugly first-person shooter where you jump in and out of this woman's nightmares. It's Doom style. Kind of looks more like Hexen. But it's good. It's just that it's ugly. It's really ugly. But again, it's good. The Forest Quartet was a quick puzzle kind of walking simulator. It was isometric view, and you just go and you just go to certain areas to open up another part of the main area, which is the quartet. And it tells the story about this band. I like that kind of shit. I do understand it's not for everybody. This was like a really condensed Polly Pocket version of like Gone Home or I don't want to say, well, yeah, What Remains of Edith Finch, stuff like that. If you're a fan of those type of things where your action input is limited, but you still enjoy taking the story and still being a part of the interaction of it, that's for you. I beat this game so many times. I don't know if it's at 25 hours, but that's just for the PS5 version, right? Can I select a version? I can't. We'll see how many hours I got with the PS4 and then PS3, but I played this series a lot. I had Fallout hours. It was over 100. I had Fallout hours in Last of Us 2. And that was just the PS5 version. We played this a lot in my house. I got all the DLC for it also. I don't know if I actually bought this. I think they gave it out for free on PlayStation, but I ended up buying the big DLC that came with everything. So I don't feel I bought this as far as I'm concerned. Because when the base game goes on sale, if I don't have it, I'm just going to grab it. Otherwise, I can't use the fucking, $30 worth of DLC that I bought. Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remaster. I wanted them to go back and revisit Soul Reaver so bad. I'm more of Soul Reaver than Legacy of Kain guy or Blood Omen guy, but yeah, they re-released these, and I'm curious of this. 12 hours. I got pretty far. 12 hours. I got really far in the first one, and then I just stopped playing it because I was like, I beat this game. I beat this game several times, and I beat the second game several times. I don't want remasters of those. It's nice to have the collection. I'm bummed. I should have bought a hard copy of it, and I'm sure I still will, because the only reason I wanted that was for collection purposes. But like, yo, give us a new game. I understand the difficulties that come with it. Some of the voice actors are no longer with us. The creative director is, I believe, no longer with the company. Long gone. Just give us another fucking... Continue the Kain series in a way. I don't know. Go backwards. I really wanted the Dark Sun one. I'm bummed about that shit. Let's see what it did here. I probably went back and was like, I'm going to just go back and play the original Blood Omen and see how that is. And then went right back to Soul Reaver. Tetris Ultimate. I think I said further up with Tetris Effect. Tetris is a game that I pick up and can play on anything at any time. I'm always down for Tetris. I'm always down for a marathon against somebody. Whatever. This is a long fucking video. 40 minutes almost. I'm going to do these two rows. All right. Hunt Down. I have on PlayStation and Xbox. That's a side-scrolling shooter. Extremely difficult. It's not like a Contra shooter either. It's like a decisive shooter. It's not run and gun. You just fight against gangs in the city. I got further on Xbox than I did on PlayStation because I was playing it and then my wife saw it and she said that it looked interesting. And we were playing on PlayStation and she doesn't care about her PlayStation stuff, but she cares about achievements and whatnot. So we both bought it on Xbox and played a co-op that way. Yeah. You're going to see the further down we go. We have a bunch of these. I'm sorry, I'm part of the person who contributes to these. These are awful. These are awful games. All the break games are fucking horrendous, and I don't know why they're on the store. This was funny though. It's so bad that it's fucking hilarious. I did a VR review of this game. This was fucking amazing. I'm bummed it took me so long to actually go back and replay it and then realize I stopped playing it right at the final boss. But this game was fun, beginning to end. And I didn't give Ratchet and Clank a fair shake when I was younger, when they were new, because I was an edgy teenager. I just wanted to play Manhunt and Mortal Kombat and Elder Scrolls, and I didn't care about any of the kid-looking shit. I missed out on some games that way. So I'm glad that I'm going back and playing them. Especially now I have kids, it kind of allows me to go back and look at them through a different lens, I suppose. I didn't buy this. There's no way. Unless they brought me up from my original version, there's no way that I would have bought Fez. No way on earth that I'm ever going to support Phil Fish. That game is not bad, though. But I did get it for free. This is a hard copy. Best way to play this is on 360. Butcher was an extremely hard, awesome, pixelated, but very gory side-scrolling shooter. It's not really side-scrolling shooter. You go screen to screen. I'm trying to think of a game to compare it to, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. It's not like Metroid or anything like that. You just have a room full of enemies, and you need to kill the enemies and get to the exit. Horror stories? I gotta check which one this is. Hold on. Oh. Well, I'm never gonna delete this game because it's not on here anymore. So this game actually looks like an Atari game, but it reminds me of Home Alone. You have to go around the house and you have to set traps for the whatever serial killer you're facing at that time. Then you have to bait them into going into the traps or fuck up their route so they get bit by the traps. You need to knock them out and you need to escape the house. Fun shit. I really should investigate what's going on with that. I'm so glad that I have it installed. Ooh. Alien Shooter reminds me of Alien Syndrome. Alien Syndrome? Alien Storm? Alien Syndrome? Alien Syndrome. And then Magical Drop is a puzzle game that I am simply horrendous at, and it makes you feel like shit about yourself when you do bad. But yeah, so we'll start back with Death Wish Enforcers on the next one. Thank you for anyone that watched the 40-minute video. Nobody's going to make it here.